but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Man, what a dude. What a dude.
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16.
16?
We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family.
He was onto
In any
something.
case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
Not sure
But
she
to
should
get
be
back to the
proud of that.
subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
See you later, Grams.
Take care.
I guess we gonna call the dude again. The Air Force dude. He's gonna be so tired of us.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer.
Sure thing.
Do you recognize the aviator call sign Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
The billionaire. He was stationed at McConnell?
He was, up until the point when he founded Wade Industries in the 60s.
All right, thanks.
My pleasure, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
But what if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
I tried.
I'm sorry.
Is there...
Okay.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Nice try. Do you know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're not calling from the station. Goodbye.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
There was a phone at the station, right? Wazzy says I couldn't imagine a girl calling me and asking me if I know something about Cocky. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. That's pretty messed up. Okay, I think we can go to the cemetery. Look for that girl's name. She died on the 14th? Well, basically 1975. Oh, come on.
It says Price.
Okay.
A family mausoleum.
Probably gonna enter that later.
Alright, this is the right date.
There we go.
Looks like her name was Lily Myers. I should try to get a hold of her family.
Oh, hello.
I wonder what that kid is doing here all alone.
Sup, kid?
A little boy. Maybe. Hey, kid.
Hi yourself.
What are you doing?
Sparta
None of your
kick that kid.
business.
Huh. I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
Well, I can do the next best thing to the Sparta kick in this game. Stun him.
You have a sick mind. You know that?
Ah, the game just called me out.
I don't want to burn that.
Oh my god, I can't really believe we got called out for being sick. Awesome.
No reason to go in there.
Well, where's his mom? Oh my god, yes, offer him a cigarette. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We're doing it live. Do not try this at home.
Kid? Guess he found his mom.
Okay, if I leave again and come back. Oh, is that why Grandpa was so sick? Did he see a ghost? Did this kid screw him up? No, he's not in here anymore. Okay. Anyway, that kid scares me now. Legit. What's his problem? I don't like this ghost kid. Wait, we did have a phone here, right? Right. Now I just need to get rid of Lenny again.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay.
Hey, Lenny, could you check the files for a police report? A girl who drowned around here, Lily Myers?
I'd love to help, Kathy, but you better check with the sheriff first.
Fine, I'll do that. Nah, I don't want to ask him
Okay.
about that. Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
I could try to talk to the sheriff, but it's gonna
Well,
be
gotta go.
useless.
See ya!
Hello, Sheriff. I don't need to ask. Do you know anything about a drowning here in 1975? Young girl named Lily Myers?
That case was handled by Truman. I wasn't involved.
I don't need.
Mm-hmm.
That's all for now.
Okay, let's go talk to the bum. He needs to distract Lenny for a bit.
Hey, Sheriff? What's the deal with that bum?
What bum?
Yeah, this place didn't have a thing.
Hey,
Hi
A
there.
phone. That was the word. Phone.
could you distract Lenny again?
Sure, I needed to puke again anyway.
Good to know.
Dude, what's his problem?
Guess what? He's having some kind of fit in there.
Not again.
Here we go again.
Let's get that file first, and then I'm gonna try to use the phone.
Okay, there's gotta be something in here about Lily Myers' death. Okay, what do we have here?
Okay. July 14th, 5:18 a.m. Emergency services are called by a resident near Conwell Lake who reports that a young female, approximately 16 years old, has been found dead floating in the water, presumably drowned in the lake. Okay. 5:45 a.m. 5:44 a.m. Officers arrive at the scene. EMT is en route, delayed by fog. The body is fully clothed and there are no apparent signs of foul play. Incident declared as likely accident. A sweep of the residence reveals a suicide note matching victim's handwriting. Witnesses report earlier mental health problems. Okay, the same day at 7:26 p.m. EMT finally arrives. It took EMT over 12 hours to get there? EMT finally arrives. The girl is declared dead by medical personnel and transported to the city morgue. That is so weird. And then 2 days later, at 11:20 a.m., coroner's report received. Cause of death is determined to be drowning. No exterior signs of struggle. Suicide confirmed.
Looks like somebody did a Virginia Woolf. I wonder if there's more to it.
Well, let's use the phone. Can we call 911 from a police station?
Nope, not gonna do that. I can't deny that I'm a childish person, but come on.
Whatever.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, man.
Okay. It was Charles Wade.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade.
I'm sorry, man, but Charles, he has explicit...
Is there any way you
No can do. I can't really help you.
Okay, pretend to be a cop.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
You can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
Accuse him of being sexist.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now, that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the files.
Worked.
It's 555-7641.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. At the end. We're so professional. Can we already call him?
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But
You
This
people?
conversation is over. unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
What happened?
What a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
Okay. What's going on in there?
I should use this time to poke around.
Oh. Well, there's something else I can do?
I already got the report. I got the key already. I don't think I need to mess with that anymore. Various notices and a wanted poster. I should use... Nah, I should use this time to poke around.
Sorry. Yeah, I was muted. Got quite a few airplanes flying over me, so I keep muting it regularly. And yeah, nothing says better as detective like harassing the elderly. That is exactly what it's supposed to be like. Can we do it again? This is the policeman.
Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Erica.
I want to put a message in here, but I'm not sure what. I think I'll sleep on it and try to figure out something tomorrow.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. For like the thing is, these are not simple planes. Like regularly during the day, I never hear a single plane. But there's like military stuff going on, so there's those planes going all over the place. I could actually exit. Okay. Okay, so
She's
Lily
been dead for
Myers.
2 decades. I could try to find someone in her family, but I'll need a full name.
What do you mean? Okay, maybe Grandma knows. She should know the parents.
Oh, hello, dear.
Oh, hello. How you doing?
Mind if we talk for a bit?
Not at all.
I found out that the drowned girl's name was Lily Myers. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack, and
There
the
we go.
children, Lily and Nathan.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
But not the father. Jack, was it?
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
Disappeared.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear. Like I said, they tend to keep to themselves.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
I don't see a reason. Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Okay, back to the phone book.
All right, found an address.
Okay. No phone, but an address. That's something. Okay.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men.
No, that's not just a cabin near the lake, that's a cabin on the lake. Cigarette butts.
There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts.
Okay. Think about cigarette butts.
Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know.
Okay, I think that calls for a cigarette. Butts!
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise.
Okay. Swim in the lake.
Oh, gee, I would, but I forgot my swimsuit at home.
Oh no, how unfortunate. I guess we're gonna do it nude.
Thick, dense forest. What were you doing out there, Grandpa?
Solving mysteries and stuff. Ashtray. There's an ashtray there, but cigarette butts on the ground.
It's totally overflowing with cigarette butts.
Yeah, who needs a swimsuit these days anyway? It's all natural
Somebody
anyway.
around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Somebody around.
Okay. Thermometer.
55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully.
Take thermometer?
It doesn't belong to me. I don't want to take it without a good reason.
There's always good reason.
I can see someone moving inside.
Somebody's home.
Yes? Can I help you?
The
I hope
voice.
so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
Rude.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye. Stop it!
Is there maybe something we can show her? Come back out.
Just go away.
I don't want to show her that. I should try. I don't want to show her.
How do I get her on my side? Do I even have anything? I know what I can do.
Stop it!
God, that would be immensely satisfying, but extremely counterproductive.
I tried. Oh, I can give her a church brochure. I can show her the light.
Won't you ever give up?
No, I have to give you a church brochure, lady.
I don't want to show her that.
Dictaphone? No, the Catmobile. Oh my god, her bike is called the Catmobile. You're right, Vasi. Offer her a cigarette. Yes.
Won't you ever?
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. What brand?
Corley Cinders. Extra long.
You got taste. I'll give you that.
Vasi, the real
I suppose
MVP.
One smoke can't hurt.
Nice.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my. Oh, now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Hey.
No, that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Ooh, nice.
Sure, let's go.
Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
I was just gonna say that.
Hi there, big guy.
An
Very
owl.
lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem.
And plot twist. All the people got traumatized by
Nice view of the lake from
owls.
here.
They're aliens, and they're taking over this town.
Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan.
Good for you, girl. Good for you.
Nice painting. It's signed LM.
LM? I'm being like a real detective here. I'm taking notes of everything I find remotely remotely interesting. Not interesting, but maybe necessary.
Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods. I can smell something cooking.
Okay, can I talk to Nathan?
It's Nathan, Sue's mentally disabled son. What you doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Okay.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
What's that about the red man, though?
Nah, he's stuck in his own little world.
Can I offer him a cigarette?
I don't think Sue would approve.
Stun him?
That won't be necessary. He's totally harmless.
Can I stun Sue?
I was pretty tempted before, but I think we're past that now.
Okay, fine. Not a cigarette?
It was fun the last time, but...
Okay. Talk.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers
that's
right
Lily's
there on the
painting.
wall.
Right,
I see,
that's why
it's
LM.
beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive.
Is that Charles
He
Wade?
knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with
That's
a brush.
not suspicious at all, is
Did
it?
he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks.
Just writing down his features.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
He's not suspicious. Why would he be?
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
Yeah, we're at a nice place.
I don't need to ask. Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And, well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
Hey, Spicy! Long time no see. How are you today?
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
No, then he's not the
Yeah,
art collector.
he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
I don't need to... What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
Of us? Is he obsessed with the red man? Spicy says, how's the game so far? It's really, really interesting. I think you'd really like it, Spicy. Deimos says, us? Yeah, he has that weird obsession with the red man. Maybe that's what he means, us? I don't know. Nathan is weird. I don't know. But yeah, Spicy, I think you really like this game. It's been really good so far. The story is really, really, like, flowing well.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Little cat? Maybe is there anything I could give her? Girl, you wanna go to church?
What do you think about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
So, Spicy, you haven't been here, so basically, this girl, her grandpa died, so she went to the funeral, but the grandpa's circumstances are shrouded in mystery. Many, many years ago, he got in an accident where it left him in a vegetative state, and he had no injuries, nothing. His brain scans were completely normal, but he didn't talk, he just stared at one point and didn't move much. He was in a wheelchair. But he was able to walk at the night that they found him. So nobody knows what the hell's going on with him. And then, like, recently he died. Probably of old age. So there's the grandma and everything, and yeah, we're trying to find clues. And Grandpa had collected like a news article about this girl who had drowned at the age of 16. And this is her family. That's her mom, her brother. The butler did it. Nobody here has a butler. This is the 90s. People did things themselves. Yeah, so... Okay, I think I saw everything here. I think we can go. But yeah, now we're trying to find out what happened to the girl and why was our grandfather investigating that. Because this woman just said that our grandfather got into the accident a week after he came asking about the drowned girl. Everyone has an Alfred? Yep, that... I don't, actually. Where can I get one? I want an Alfred. Okay, we erased that. Okay, so when we've done with something, it's gonna disappear. Good. Okay, this girl needs a smoke. Oh, achievement unlocked. For what? Hooked on Corley's. Became a huge fan of those sweet addictive sticks. Nice. Okay. Let's go, girl. To the Catmobile.
She was born a 76 Corley Motors, but there aren't many original parts left. Took me a couple of years to make her perfect. It's the Catmobile, my custom chopper bike. Plenty of gas in the tank.
Okay, to the Catmobile. And a butler as good as sexy as Alfred is a must-have. Alfred is the new black.